Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video about my 2015 Mustang Ecoboost, basically about its mods and a basic review. This is my first YouTube video ever, and I am shooting this on my iPhone, so please bear with me. I will make some mistakes, and the images might be a little shaky, but like I said, please bear with me. So let's get started. This is a 2015 Mustang Ecoboost. This is the base, and it is an automatic. Now, before you guys get on my ass about why I got an Ecoboost and why I got an automatic, let me tell you why. The reason why I got an EcoBoost is because I am a full-time college student and I do pay for my own gas, insurance, and half my monthly payment. So for me to get a GT, as much as I wanted one, trust me, I really wanted one, but unfortunately my pockets wouldn't allow it, and I didn't want the V6, so the EcoBoost was the second best option. And the reason why I got an automatic is because I live in the DC metropolitan area, and we have the worst traffic in the country as of right now, and my manual drivers out there know how sitting in traffic with a manual can be a pain in the ass, and I wasn't trying to deal with that. And also, I go to school 2 hours. I also go to school 2 hours away in the capital of Virginia, and the traffic here is really bad as well. You know, speed limits are 25. The traffic's really bad, and just having a manual wasn't really practical for me, so that's why I went with the automatic. But let's get started on the mods. The first thing I did to the car when I got it were the stripes. As you can see, they pop out the most. I bought the stripes online and I got them installed from a vinyl installer. The stripes and these hash marks as well. They go over the top of the car into the back right here. That's about it. Let's move on to the front. So at the front end of the car, what I have is, so I Plasti-dip the front pony. I Plasti-dip the front pony matte black. I want to keep it. I want to match the rims. I'm thinking about changing the front and back emblems to white. If you think I should, please comment below. And if a lot of people say I should change it, I'll probably go ahead and change it. Front license plate delete. In the state of Virginia, that is illegal, although it is just an equipment violation, so I really don't care, and I really don't like having a front license plate anyways. So I did that to the front. Also, I have Diode Dynamics LED switchbacks right here. Let me go turn them on for you so you guys can see. So on the stock Mustang, these right here are actually yellow. This is your turn signal, yellow, amber, whatever you want to call it. That's your turn signal. With the Diode Dynamics LEDs, they changed that ugly yellow to an LED strip, and also when you turn your signal on, let me turn that on for you guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So when you turn your signal on, it shines yellow, and when you turn it off, it'll look like this. That's why they call it the switchback. It goes from LED, when you turn your signal on, the signal flashes, and you still have some LED there. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the first things every 2015 Mustang owner should get. And the reason why is because, one, the front end already comes with all LEDs stock anyways. You got the tri-bar lights, the HIDs, and the fog lights are LEDs as well. So have that yellow in between it kind of ruins the look. So when you get the LEDs in there, the whole LEDs, the whole white kind of flows in the front, which makes it look really good. Also, it also adds visibility to the road as well because it's a little brighter than the stock signal. So that, from my opinion, that's a must-have. I got it from diodedynamics.com. It was like $70, so it wasn't that much, and it changed the whole look of the car, in my opinion. Now I'm gonna close the door. Now let's move on to the side. So these are the stock EcoBoost base rims. They're 17 inches. They're way too small. I'm gonna be getting new rims soon when I need new tires, because there's no point in me getting rims now. So when I need new tires, probably go ahead and new rims and tires anyways. In my opinion, 17 inches are way too small. I want to minimize that wheel gap, but I do not want to lower my car. The reason being is because the roads here in Richmond are shit. They're horrible, and I don't want scrapes and all that stuff. So to minimize the wheel gap, I'm saying maybe 19 or 20 inch rims. Right now they are Plasti-dipped. I did paint the calipers yellow with VHT yellow caliper paint, and the white lettering on the tires is called treadwear. They're like $120 for all four, and I think they look awesome. The wheels are plastic dipped, and they do have gloss on them. I'm not a big fan of matte, especially with the plastic. When you don't wash it, it gets all dirty and stuff, looks all old and it faded. I'm not a big fan of that. I clean my rims regularly. I do gloss them because I want to keep it look painted as stock as possible. So that's the side of the vehicle. Nothing much going on here. Same thing for all four tires around. Plasti-dip, tread wear, and all fours. I do have Hankooks on the car stock, so they do say Hankook on the side. One thing I forgot on the front was that Ford Racing decal. I thought it would look good on the car. It'll add some more detail to it. It wasn't expensive, and it was basically inexpensive mod. And I thought it goes with the whole white and black theme of the car, so I thought it would look really good. The mirrors are plastic black as well. I will be getting them vinyl wrapped soon. It's just they look fine in my opinion right now, so that's one of the last things I'm gonna do to the car. I do have my windows are tinted. In the state of Virginia, this is I usually get darker than this on my other cars, but in Virginia this is legal tint. I have 50 in the front and 35 in the back. I will be in the police academy next year actually, so this car is already a cop magnet. So last thing I want is another ticket for my tint. So I want to avoid as many tickets as possible, even though it is just a fine. But a ticket, nonetheless, a ticket is a ticket. On my other cars, I have darker tint, but like I said, for this one, I want to play it safe, so I got legal. Let's move on to the back here. The back, like I said, plasti-dipped emblem, horse emblem in the back as well, just like the front. Those tag LEDs are stock, and as you can see, I have the police license plate frame as well to support your local police on it. So believe it or not, that does actually help. I've gotten pulled over like 2 times, and cops, they always compliment me on that and ask me about it. Oh, also the spoiler, when I bought it, the car did not come with a spoiler. It came with a spoiler delete. Some people like it with the spoiler delete. Personally, I don't, so I bought the spoiler. This is an OEM Ford spoiler, but when I bought it, I had to get it painted and I had to get it installed as well, and then I got the stripes over that. That's basically it for the back. See, this side is the same thing. Plasti-dip, tread wear, and yellow calipers. Move on to the front. Plasti-dip and tread wear, painted calipers, and have the hash mark here as well. Plasti-dip mirror. On the interior, I don't have much going on, to be honest. I haven't really gotten time to do the interior. I have switched out these dome lights. They are white. These are Diode Dynamics dome lights as well. They give the interior an awesome look. They replace the old yellow dull look when you open the doors to this really nice bright white look. It really accents the interior really nice, and I think it's a definite must for every Mustang owner. They're like 10-15 bucks, and they change the whole look of the interior. This website Dynamics does have a full LED conversion. They have they have glove box. You can change the glove box, so you can change the vanity lights and the trunk lights. Me personally though, I don't ever use those, so it was a waste of money. I didn't think I needed it. I do have these Ford Racing seatbelt shoulder pads. These are purely aesthetic. Obviously, they don't have any benefit besides pure aesthetic. And they're like 10 bucks, so I figured then I have they have a nice look to them, and they match a Ford Racing banner. So I figured, why not for 10 bucks? I'm not really losing a big chunk of money, so it's fine. I am getting blue LED footwell lighting. Like I said, this is the base, so I do not have the ambient lighting package. I'm going to install on Tuesday. The front passenger and the drivers will light up blue to match the car. That's about it. That's all I have for the interior right now. I do have some performance mods as well. I do have a straight piped exhaust. Let me go ahead. I did a muffler delete from the cat back. like I said, I do have a straight piped exhaust, muffled delete, basically, you can say. Under the hood, I do have an intake, throttle body, and a blow-off valve. Let me go. Give me one second. Let me open the hood for you guys. All right. So this is my MA Performance intake. This intake is really nice. The reason why I went with MA Performance and not, you know, Speedo or anything else on American Muscle is because one, this is all metal, and the reviews on this intake were awesome. The dyno tests were awesome. 15 horsepower and 26 pound-feet of torque, which is pretty good for a dyno-proven run on just an intake. It's all metal. It's heavy, and the craftsmanship on this intake is awesome. I do have the Cedar throttle body spacer as well. It was like $70 from American Muscle. Not expensive at all, inexpensive mod. Figured, you know, even if it doesn't add that much performance into it, I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you know, not a big deal. I also have a blow-off valve. It's really hard to see, but right there. So if you don't know what for those who don't know what a blow-off valve is, kind of makes that, you know, that noticeable turbo sound when you rev it. Let me go ahead and rev it for you guys so you can hear it. Hopefully you guys can hear that. It is a Boomba Racing blow-off valve, like $65, and it adds a really nice turbo sound to it. And another thing about this intake is, you know, even if it doesn't give that much of a performance gain, the sound you hear of the turbo spooling by is worth it in itself. You know, like you can hear the turbo spool really loudly, and you can hear the air rushing into the intake, and it just sounds sick. So it's definitely, and if you want to get an intake for your Mustang Ecoboost, I definitely recommend the MA Performance colder intake. Some other mods, feature mods, performance I have coming in are I'm waiting for the Ford Racing Tune to come out. Online it says late 2015, early 2016. The reason why I'm waiting for that to come out is because if I wanted to right now, I could get a Bama, Livernois tune, and you name it. But the thing is, I do not want to void my warranty. What the special thing about the Ford Racing Tune is that it is warranty friendly. So, you know, if I wait a few months and I still have my warranty in the end, I think it's still worth it. So that's one thing I'm waiting on. Ford Racing Tune coming out hopefully by Christmas time, so I can go ahead and get that then. Also, I'm gonna upgrade my intercooler. Also, probably an MA Performance intercooler. It's about, you know, it's a pretty expensive mod, but in time, you know, I feel like I'm gonna slowly work on it, and in time, hopefully, I can adjust that and add an intercooler as well. For right now, I think that's all I'm going to do performance-wise. There's not much I can do besides, you know, besides bolt-ons. I don't have enough money to get it actually, you know, put a new turbo or something major into it. So that's about it for now. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and one of the reasons why I did get a muffler delete is one, because I did not have enough money to actually get a full-on, you know, turbo back or downpipe, whatever. But the muffler delete cost me, you know, $200. But for $200, it sounds really nice. Like, much better than I expected, and actually much better than half these, you know, axle backs or downpipes or turbo backs I've heard online. And it has a nice, you know, snap, crackle, pop to it when you rev it. Take it to 4,000 or 5,000. You know, it actually pops a lot, and which is, you know, most people don't even know it sounds like a four-cylinder, because it really doesn't. So yeah, that's about it for the mods on the car. Review